Hello everyone, my name is Mike D, a writer for GoozerNation.com, as well as part of the Yet Another Gaming Show podcast. This is the first of the GoozTube reviews. We're going to be doing LA Noire for you today.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
So you see here, this is the intro videos for LA Noire, getting into the...
A man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Post-World War II, Los Angeles, California.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
You know, playing this a couple times, wondering if that is supposed to be anybody. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Graphics you see here look strikingly, different than other Rockstar games. You know, in addition to the face recognition software that was used for this game.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
But yeah, the graphics definitely so far in this game look, just fantastically better than anything Rockstar has ever done before.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
And here we are getting into the game footage here. This is a little bit snippet of the first little mission that you'll be doing in the game.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
So you see here, this is the driving that you're going to be doing in the game. Now,
here
the
we
thing with...
go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Now, you'll notice here that, unlike other Rockstar games, I'm trying to be a little more careful in the driving. That's because in LA Noire, you get rated on your driving, and they keep statistics of the damage that you do during the game. You're a police officer, obviously, you want to cause less damage.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
And you can actually ask, you listen for the audio clues to find the clues. You can also ask your partner for advice, too.
Look at this junk.
And you see here, I'll be looking at these clues here in just a moment. controller also vibrates to kind of let you know that you're close to something.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
So you see here, we're just looking at bottles.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, which guy's telling me it's kind of meaningless, but we're just kind of looking at it anyways. Perhaps Phelps is thirsty.
I always get landed with this crap.
Cole, come take a look at this. Circumstantial.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Probably nothing. Nope.
So far, very Dragnet-like in the way he talks. You see here, here's another little feature in the game. Newspapers that may or may not relate to the current investigation, as it says up here in the corner.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again. Combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Chip.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
A little dark for a psychologist, but hey, I've heard worse. So there you have it. There's a number of those throughout the game that you can run into through newspapers. And, you know,
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
you know, still trying to... The man's obviously thirsty. That's why he's been looking at bottles so much. So here we're going to actually really investigate some stuff in the crime scene here in a moment. And again, the key to the game is to really listen for the audio clues as well as the vibrations in the controller. And here we're looking over there, blood, you know. Blood, that might be a significant clue. Just making sure I don't miss anything on the way. So let's just take a look at the blood here.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Just kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything else around here for any clues. And you'll see here this clue will go into your notebook, which will be something very important for you in the game, to keep track of everything that you're looking at. Here's a look at the notebook. Just taking a look here at the detective that we talked to earlier. Just the various aspects of the notebook. I mean, obviously, we're very early out in the game. We're only doing the couple first moments of this game, but, you know, you can see the... Spoiler alert!
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
So you see, there is the gun up on the rooftop, as the mighty sleuth says.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
We're just gonna climb the drain pipe there. Now you notice it feels a lot different than like a Grand Theft Auto game. Even so much more so than Red Dead Redemption.
What kind of
got
do these homicide guys think we are?
there, my friends. There's the gun. And you notice here, of course, it's 1947 detective work. So, you know,
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
picking up a revolver that may have fingerprints on it, no big deal, right? We don't have quite the forensics 1947
Two
yet.
rounds
so.
fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Interesting guy indeed. So yeah, there you go. Check it out. There's your review of this game. Once again, Mike D from GoozerNation.com. Check it out. Hope you enjoyed the video.